Chief Doug Calvert with the Bonne Terre Police Department. Early this morning in the city of Bonne Terre, about 9:40 a.m., we received a call for a disturbance on Boulder Drive, 113 Boulder, I believe to be exact, the nearest cross streets of Raider Road. The disturbance came in as what information I can recall from it is a female screaming, a subject trying to get in the front door. I was very close to the area at the time, having received a prior call putting me in that area. I responded within just a few minutes. Upon my arrival, I observed a black SUV in front of the house with the door open. Immediately thereafter, my dispatcher advised me that there was a subject involved who was armed and who had possibly fired shots. I then took a tactical approach with my vehicle and notified my other incoming units as to what we had situation. We kind of went to our emergency plan. We shut down all the radio traffic on the main radio and called the ambulances and backup officers in. Once my other officers arrived, backed me up, approached the home, took cover, approached the home. We found a white male laying in the doorway who appeared to us to have been unresponsive and possibly deceased. We also encountered a small child in the doorway who was alert, talking to us. Once the team was there at the door, we went ahead and made entry into the house. I grabbed the child, passed him back to some other officers to get this young child, about 3 years old, to safety. We then also secured a vehicle that was in front of the house that had another victim in it. That victim appeared to still showed some signs of life, so we got the ambulance in as soon as possible to get that victim out. There was a child in that vehicle that was also rescued and I believe unharmed. We found another female inside the house upon securing it. The suspect, or the person who we believe did the shootings, is also deceased. The white male took his own life when approached by Bonne Terre officers coming up from the back of the residence near Highway 67. This is a tragic event. It's not something that normally happens in the city of Bonne Terre. This is not even something that normally happens in any city. I'm not going to release any names at this point because I don't know that all notifications have been made to the family members. I will say that the Missouri State Patrol has been called in, Department of Drug and Crime Control, to assist the city of Bonne Terre Police Department with this because of the size and scope of this investigation. We are still not totally clear on how or why the victims and the shooter were related. We don't believe we have any further suspects at this time. We believe the shooter is deceased. And we don't believe that anybody else was put into danger other than these people. Just as a precautionary measure, the schools were all in the area. We have two large schools in the area that were placed on lockdown, as well as the neighboring hospital, just for security reasons. The schools had, I don't want to dispel any rumors with that. Some of them were out there. The schools were never in any danger. There was no students ever in any danger. Nobody harmed. No member of the Bonne Terre Police Department or any other law enforcement agency was harmed in this incident. And the shooter, again, took his own life. No officers had to be involved in that. Having said all that, I cannot thank my fellow law enforcement agencies and dispatch agencies, ambulance district enough the support I received from city officials here in Bonne Terre for helping us through this tragic situation. And my heart goes out to the family members who have lost loved ones in this. This is just a hideous situation, and it's misfortunate. We're still got a little more information than from the press release we did earlier today, but we're still kind of in the dark as a motive as to this. We really don't have a clear motive as to why this subject did this. But we're working on it. Highway Patrol's working on it, and we hope to have some more answers in the weeks to follow. But that's pretty much all we have for right now.
Do you have an ages on the little kids and the census on them yet?
It's our information at this time that both children were male. One was 3, the other was 18 months.
3 was in the doorway.
Yes, we believe 3-year-old was initially rescued as an adult.
Where are they now?
We immediately called Division of Family Services and placed them with DFS, and DFS, I think, is trying to obviously place them with family members that can take care of them.
What about ages on the victims?
The ages on the victims are as follows. I read them earlier. I'd be happy to do it again. 25-year-old white male, 37-year-old white female, 19-year-old white female, and a 32-year-old white male. And one of the victims that are listed was the actual shooter.
There was a report that there was a domestic incident at the same location in the last week or so. Is that accurate? And were you familiar with the suspect? Had he had any previous
contacts and post interviews at this I've had with my officers. We can't find any records of instances there where we've dealt with them. I'm not saying it hasn't happened, but I don't have anything as of right now that shows that we've been there. The community, the Boulder area there where it happened, like I said, that's a rather new development. It's very unusual to have any calls there, especially something of this nature.
Are there any other surviving children?
We believe at this time there probably are.